Hi guys, and welcome back to Together We'll Journey. My name is Jeanette, and today's episode I'm going to go through some of my favourite indoor plants, especially those that kept me company when I was at my worst during COVID. So stay tuned. So in today's episode I'm going to pretty much run through my indoor plants and why we have indoor plants, and pretty much how to look after them, as well as what they do for you to look after you. So let's start with the basics. Indoor plants need watering. The peace lilies are quite easy to look after, to be fair. They don't need a lot of looking after. However, they are fussy where they want to be planted. Now, if they don't get put in a position where they actually like, they will stop flowering. So when I get into my house, they will be in a position where they hopefully will like, and then they'll potentially give me some more flowers. So with watering, it's quite easy to judge whether or not the indoor plants need watering. A, the peace lily will wilt. Secondly, stick your fingers in the pot, see if it needs, see if there's any moisture. If there is, they're good. And also the weight of the pot. So the lighter it is, obviously there's no water. Orchids as well, don't overwater those babies, so make sure that they are spritzed and looked after. Now when you're watering your plants as well, make sure that the leaves are clean. Make sure that there's no dust on the leaves. These leaves are the ones that are purifying your house. So they turn the carbon dioxide into oxygen. Now the most dustiest, grimiest leaves are going to prevent that, or slow the process down, and you're not going to have a nice purified home. You'd be shocked at what toxins you can find in your home. The soil, so I'm replanting one of my mother-in-law tongues. So the soil that I'm using is literally the soil that I've used before in a previous episode. The only thing I haven't done is put water granules in there. I don't want to put water retention into these pots, especially if you've got orchids. So there's no difference in the soil. However, a lot of people suggest that you go out there and you buy the indoor soil mixture, potting mix, whatever. It doesn't matter. All plants need the same thing: nitrogen, phosphorus, and calcium. I think it was the other one. I'm not too sure. I'll have to check you on that one. They need pruning as well. So these little dead leaves that you may find, just cut them off. So these ones are going to get pruned a little bit later. Because I've had COVID and hoping to get through this video without a coughing fit or blowing my nose and just interrupting there as well, I've been using doTERRA Easy Air drops, which is really good just to calm the throat down. And well, I'm going to be nasally either way. But these poor bastards have been with me since I've been sick, so I've taken them outside and I thought, let's give them some fresh air and clean them up a little bit, give them some water, and let them breathe something other than COVID. But with pruning and soil and all that, I wouldn't do anything differently to maintain these plants. So let me just go grab my mother-in-law tongue. She got a little bit pot bound and neglected, but that's okay. We are fixing her right now. So this baby here is like a succulent, very similar to a succulent, and she has many shoots here. So when I get into my house, I will be dividing these into separate plants and placed around the house. Let me tell you why. So indoor plants are a natural air purifier, and this mother-in-law tongue is specifically really good for these things, and I'll explain why shortly. But instead of going out buying yourself $100 to $200 air purifier in the hopes to purify your house and that it's going to do a good job, and you're not going to clean out the filters, you're not going to do this, whatever, then expect, non-purified air. But this baby here cost me $5, and I've got about 10 plants out of it. Just think about it. $5, and this baby probably do better than an electronic air purifier. So, whoops. So, surprisingly, NASA, believe it or not, has a article, sorry, not a website, well, NASA does have a website, but it has an article stating their top 10 indoor plants for air purification. Now, no surprise, the mother-in-law tongue has won it. And now let me have a quick look. So, it removes toxins of nitrogen oxide, xylene, formaldehyde, and trichloroethylene and benzene. Now these, believe it or not, are common pollutants in our air. I found the formaldehyde quite interesting. Simple fact that formaldehyde is used to embalm, a body, but it's also found in our air due to bushfires and fuel combustion and industrial emissions and stuff like that. And we are all living around that kind of thing. This baby here, all these babies here, help purify the formaldehyde from that air that we're breathing in. So I'll give this baby some water. Right, so let's get comfortable. So the next one, so mother-in-law tongue, by the way, the genus name is Dracaena, let me just have a quick look, trifasciata. Probably didn't say that properly, but hey. The next, my favorite, is this peace lily, and it's a red peace lily because when it's happy, it will shoot out red flowers. At the moment, it's not happy, and potentially will need to be repotted shortly as well. But this baby, along with the peace lily, that's still a bit wilty after I've watered it, is again on top of NASA's top 10 of plants that purify the home air. So not only does these babies give out beautiful flowers, again biased because I love lilies, these help detoxify the house of formaldehyde, benzene, xylene, and I think that's it for these babies. But still, they work quite hard to look after the air naturally. And then you have the money plant. Can't remember the genus name of this one. I thought I had its little placey thing, but not anymore. Anyway, I thought I had its little card, but that's fine. This baby also purifies air from formaldehyde, xylene, benzene, and carbon monoxide. Now I remember when I went to England, a lot of houses had the carbon monoxide monitors in their houses, and I always asked why was that, because of the radiators. Believe it or not, I think it's the heating over there. They use radiators, right? So too much carbon monoxide will obviously kill you. But this baby here will help you purify it. So what did I do with my pruners? So yeah, so with all these plants here, and there are many more indoor plants that will help detoxify all sorts of toxins in your house, but these are my buddies that kept me company during COVID. So guys, if you found today's episode informative, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Otherwise, I will see you next week.